Hello, 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 and welcome to my kitchen. My name is Beverly Lucas, and I am the host of For the Love of Cooking Fridays. What do I do on Fridays? I try to show you how to make a meal or a delicious dish that is always better than the restaurant. Trust me, it is always better than the restaurant. Well, what are we going to do today, Beverly? Let me think about it. Today, we are doing something different that we don't even have to go to the stove. We are making a charcuterie platter. Have you heard of that, charcuterie? Some people call it cuttery, a cherry, a coochie. It is a charcuterie platter. And what the word charcuterie means is it's a French word, and it means literally cooked flesh. So mostly it's cooked meat, but people make cheese charcuteries, breakfast charcuteries. You can have any theme of a charcuterie, but today we are making a mixture of meat and cheese, and I have a whole bunch of ingredients, and I'm just going to show you how easy it is to put it all together. It looks really fancy, it has a fancy name, but guess what? You can do it, and so can I. Are you with me? Come on with me. Okay, so let's look at some of the ingredients that we have for our charcuterie board. I have some sliced roast beef, prime roast beef, boar's head, have to get the best. I have some sliced turkey. We have some salami, some large size salami, but I also have some small cut pepperoni. We have Black Forest ham, and that is for our meats. For our fruits, because you can use fruit also, we have some blueberries and we have some raspberries. And I want you to pay attention to the different colors that I'm using, and that's what makes a charcuterie board just so appetizing, because people always eat with their eyes first. Cheese is another necessary for your charcuterie board. I have some brie cheese here, and it is buttery and creamy. And then for just some color, I just have a few sweet peppers, of course, red, orange, and yellow. And I purchased this just because I like the way that it looks. All it is a carrot, but look at that presentation. It's gonna look really nice on our board. Also, we have an assortment of crackers. So there are 6 different types of crackers here. So I have a few boards that I'm making, so I'll use maybe 2 of each kind on each board. And for more cheese, we have some pepper jack cheese, we have Swiss cheese, and we have cheddar cheese. Now notice that they all are cut differently and they all are different sizes. Again, it adds to the appearance of the board. Got to have a little bit more sweetness, so we have some beautiful grapes. And for our crackers, we have some spreads. I have a wild blueberry preserve. I have a strawberry fruit spread, and I have some orange jam. Let's see, is that everything? No, it's not. I also have some nuts. So we're gonna put some pistachio nuts. Where did I put those? Wait a minute. Don't leave me. We're gonna put some nuts on our board. Again, for texture, so we have crunch, we have sweetness, we have buttery, we have the bite. And for our garnish, we are going to use some rosemary because it just smells so good. Again, those 5 senses, we have to use them all when we cook. And for our spreads, we're not gonna serve it out of the jar. We're gonna put it in these little plates, serving plates, and it's gonna go along with my theme. And I call my theme earthly elegant. It's earthly because I like that wood look, but it's also elegant. Another element that we have is we have some pretzels. Just regular old-fashioned pretzels. Give it a little bit of salt, again, a little bit of bite, a little bit of crisp, so we have something for every palate. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to clear all this out, and I am going to show you how to put this together. Okay, so I'm going to start by centering my carrot here and have it just flare out a little bit here so that when it's on the counter, it'll flare out over the board. I'm going to take the roast beef and I'm just going to fan it a little bit. Just like this. And you can do it as fancy as you want. I've seen so many videos, people making roses and rosebuds, etc., etc. But that's not what we're gonna do. We're just gonna put it here piece by piece, like this. And then when people want to grab a section, because you see I'm keeping it in sections so they don't grab a whole glob, I have some toothpicks. They can pick it up with a toothpick and it'll pick up just like that. We're gonna do that each in sections. Okay, so I have rolled some of the turkey. I have taken this pepperoni and I'm folding it and just tucking it in. Have some more turkey here. We are just rolling it up. Gonna layer it up a little bit so it has some dimension. Okay, wipe my hands off. Gonna go to some ham. Now for the ham, I'm also gonna fold like this. And I'm thinking about the colors. We're gonna start it right down here. Just like this. Again, I'm thinking colors, thinking colors. And I think I might just keep those in there just like that. But for now, the cheese, I think I'm gonna put the cheese on a separate board that we have here. And I'm gonna start with my favorite, the Swiss cheese. Has a very mild flavor to it. It's excellent in French onion soup. And then I'm gonna turn the board because again, I'm looking at colors and we are going to go ahead and put some of the cheddar cheese here. Then turn the board again for our pepper jack, which you know has a hot bite to it. All these cheeses are very good. And that is looking great to me. For our grapes, I'm gonna set them up a little high, like this. And then we have our utensils for our cheese. So we're gonna put those there. This is gonna be for our brie. We're gonna set our grapes right there. And we're gonna put this up here for our brie. And we're gonna line this with some crackers. I mean, it looks great. And all we're doing is just putting things together. Okay, and there you have it. And it looks so beautiful. Look at all of our meats. I don't want to mess up my presentation because you know presentation is everything. So we have our roast beef, we have our pepperoni, we have some blueberries, we have some pepperoni, we have crackers, we have some Black Forest ham, we have some raspberries, And for a little crunch and a little salt, we have some pistachio nuts. Over here, we have our cheeses. We have brie, and I have topped it with some delicious capers. We have some plump, sweet grapes. They are absolutely delicious. We have our pepper jack cheese, gives us a little bit of heat. We have our Swiss cheese that is a little bit of soft, delicate taste. And then here we have our port wine cheese, and it is covered in almonds. It is absolutely delicious. We have some blackberry, you can't see it, let me bring it up to you. We have some blackberry spread. We have our cheddar cheese. And we have an assortment of crackers, and then we have our pretzels. Now, we are going to make this 3 times over. So imagine what the spread is going to be like. But I just wanted to show you what I was preparing for a housewarming celebration on today. And I had to practice, so why not practice on for the Love of Cooking Fridays. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I know it's something a little bit different for me. But, you know, as we grow and we learn, we do new things. And we can't be afraid to step out to try something new. So I'm so glad I did. I want you to take note of my apron. One of my viewers, one of my friends decided that I need an apron that said "For the Love of Cooking." So he got me this. He came up with his own logo for me, and he wasn't really satisfied with it, but I told him I was going to wear it today anyway. So thank you very much for my apron. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe. Leave me a message. If you make any of my dishes, take a picture. And I will be with you next week on For the Love of Cooking Fridays. This is Beverly Lucas, and I am signing off.